Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 18 of Living a More Conscious Life. How's everybody doing? It's a cloudy, cooler day here in Northern California today. Got some rain yesterday, that was nice. I wish we would get more and more and more. It'd be nice if March brought us more rain. Okay, today, day 18, I'm going to talk about pleasure, fun, joy. I feel like so many of us, with our current structures in society, start getting these very necessary attributes and modes of being kind of programmed out of us very early, very, very early. I noticed it with my own kids, with my older son starting around 5th grade, like a significant change in 5th grade. And with my younger son, even earlier than that. But also just, the structure of like boys go here and girls go here in line in school, I think also really starts taking out kind of the carefree, relaxed, joyful, playful fun. And in addition with schools too, that, you have to be quiet and you have to be in line, and when you're eating, there's so many things that we get so early on around I think taking the joy and fun out of things. And I realize that there needs to be, some sort of structure. And I also feel like a lot of the structures that we have in place currently are detrimental to all of us, especially where relaxing and joy and fun comes in. And I know this is something that I myself need to work more on. And I look around the people around me, and I feel like most of us need more doses of fun and joy and play and pleasure in our lives. And they can take so many different forms. And for those of us who aren't children, we, a lot of times, because these things have been conditioned out of us at such an early age, and more earlier and earlier as time progresses in our current societal conditioning, that our inner children, our inner child within our own selves is like screaming for attention. And then, when we get in arguments with loved ones, or we need help around something, or we're having a bad day, or confused, or problems arise at work or home or in relationships, we act from a very childish place, and a very, young, that wounded part of us that got wounded at a very young age gets activated and triggered, and we react from that place. So again, I love voice dialogue for this because it's so helpful in being able to go into those parts and really bring some cohesion and some understanding around why we react in the ways that we do, and brings this understanding and getting to know ourselves on a deeper level as well. So, what are things that you do for fun, for pleasure, for joy? Pleasure-wise, of course, I think for a lot of us, sex is a pleasurable thing, hopefully, anyways. And for myself, like, I love to go to amusement parks. It's been a while since I've been to an amusement park, but I sure desire to go again. Anything out in the outdoors, camping. I love, love, love to go camping and bike riding, hiking. All of those things fall under the category of joy and pleasure and fun for me. And maybe it's mountain biking or skydiving or learning how to fly a plane or flying an airplane. There's so many different ways. Roller skating. I went with my boys it's been a couple months ago, I guess now, over to the park, and they're old enough to kind of not really be into swinging and playing on their toys and stuff, but we all took turns on the swings, and I've never been one much for a merry-go-round. It messes with my equilibrium, but those are things. And I actually haven't seen a merry-go-round in a park in a long time. I know we used to have those when I was younger. But there's things that we can do that we can pay for if our budget allows for that. And then there's also things that we can do for no cost. A lot of the things that I've mentioned are free, and then some of them aren't. Roller skating is another thing I like to do with my boys. All of us get out there on the skates and go. When I was in my 20s, I really loved to rollerblade too. Man, rollerblading was so much fun. So think about ways that you can add pleasure, joy, fun, cooking a wonderful meal. And with Venus in Taurus right now, she wants us to feel pleasure at a deep level. And Taurus being like grounded earth energy, like get your food on, get your groove on with having you just a magnificent meal and having this sensual and sensuous delights in our mouths, and maybe take some extra time to eat your meal and really feel the vibrancy of your taste buds on your tongue when you're eating something that is really delicious. Ice cream. I love ice cream. Go get yourself some of your favorite ice cream and eat it slowly and really enjoy all of the senses that brings up. Deep pleasure can be had in our food. A lot of times we do it for nutritional purposes, which of course is important. And then we can nourish ourselves on a much deeper level if we take our time and notice what's going on, chewing slowly, making sure every bite is chewed thoroughly, and really enjoying the process of nourishing and giving ourselves nutrients for energy. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, I would love to hear ideas. I feel like I'm always open to more ideas of how to have more fun and joy and pleasure. Spending time at the beach with friends, with the loved ones. All those things are great ways to let us embody if we're paying attention and if we're present in the presence, in this moment. We can have a lot more depth to how we feel and how nourished we are by those things. But I would love to hear from you what you do for fun and joy and pleasure. It's something that I, again, have to work on pretty consistently, pretty regularly, and don't do enough of it in my own life. So I would love to have some ideas of what brings you pleasure, what you do for joy and fun. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being with me. Blessings. Namaste. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.